car doesn't work. The 2017 Nissan Sentra. Sure wish I had wheels though right now. Sure wish I had my new world. My new life. Nice to see me back in a car though, huh? At least. Maybe not one that spins its wheels, but one that could. Because there's always potential. What I am about to say to you, depending upon who you are, who's watching this, might shock you, make you very sad. But at the end of the day, reality is all we got. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Agent. The game that Rockstar put under wraps. Put out there in 2009. And E3. When E3 was still a thing. But the thing is, I've never been so close to wanting to take my own life. Never been so close. I won't. But it inches closer and closer and closer. The feeling I'm feeling right now, I can't even say it. I can't even describe it. There's no word to describe just how bad it got today. My mother was terminated from her job. Fired. Done. Because she had an outburst. Talked about God. She's been done this many, many times. This is nothing new. And she is not a workable person. She can't be in the workplace. She can't work. She got denied on disability. SSA, Social Security Administration, sent her the stuff, the write-up, the eval. This is the 9th job that she has attempted. And of those 9 jobs, 7 out of 9 have resulted in a termination because she acted out, yelled and screamed, lashed out, had an episode, and a panic attack, quote unquote. It's more than a panic attack. It's just a word she's just using to cover up the truth. And this has been the outcome. There's no words to describe how I feel right now. There's no words to describe how terribly shitty I feel right now. And I would love to take this car somewhere. No, not off a bridge, not to the water, but somewhere. A destination, a waypoint. Away from this shit. All of it. All of it. Her in there, okay, her in there needs a guardian. Guardianship. Where she becomes the warden and a judge says, okay, there is enough evidence to substantiate the claim that, or petition, that this woman needs a guardian. Someone that is going to hold her hand, someone that is going to make all her decisions for her, because she cannot render those decisions by herself, because she has a disability or incapability to where she can't do that. Like my sister had. Guardianship and an assisted living. Or home care provider. That's what it's come down to. Period. Point blank. She's got a prayer group tonight. It's called the Bells. That's the last name of the people that do it up. So she's gone for until 9. And she comes back. When she came home, she flipped. Flipped her shit. Yelled and screamed all over the place. It was so bad. Wailing out the windows, nothing but heated, negative energy. Disgusting what she was saying. And then turning on my dad's family, calling my father a demon? I'm sorry. But you don't say that. Not when someone's grieving. You don't say that. No, you don't say that. I didn't win anything on Lucky for Life for Mega Millions last night, but I did try, because it's good to make a try, because you know what? With a try, it can turn into something good. It can turn into a miracle. Miracles are possible. You do got to believe in yourself, and you can't ever stop believing in yourself. I should be on the phone making phone calls right now, getting a doctor, trying to get an evaluation, but I'm just so pissed. I'm just so pissed, and I can't think straight. Should I not be? What the F am I doing? Sitting in a car and having that be my roof. Well, I've done that before. This is nothing. Only difference is the butt end of this car is facing the opposite direction that the Sonata wasn't. And the Hyundai Sonata car, when I was in here, I'm sure you remember this. That looks familiar. Remember that door? Remember that shed? Those totals are obviously new. The little Halloween display out there, because I'm trying to make it somewhat normal, Trying to get the normal back in this house. Well, freaking psychopath in there just talks about a whole bunch of stupid bullshit that makes no sense. Okay? And that is the bottom line. As much as I do love her, and I love her very much. Okay? But at the same time, when you cannot work a job, you got to get on disability or Social Security. You got to get an income in there. You got to get the cash flowing somehow. And I do, and I know that. And I do regret I haven't done the greatest things. I've lived on a prayer. And thought I was going to win the lotto, Powerball back in June, Mega Millions at the end of July, Lucky for Life 25 times. 25 near-miss wins. That's it. What I mean by that is I am a few balls off. A few of the balls were 1 off, 2 off. Very close. Very, very close. And that's all I need, man. That's all I need is one win. One win, and it's never going to be done again. It's a one and done. And I will take that money, and I will start living my life. And I will start rebuilding and making myself better. And get back on the road, and get wheels, and get my new world. Get my new world. When you have the cops come almost 40 times in 3 years, and the officer that speaks to you is basically more or less saying, it's okay. Hey, she's upset about losing her job. Yeah, that's fine, dandy. But what you don't understand is that this has happened in the past 3 years. Many times, excuse me. Many times. I say excuse me when I yawn. It's just an idiosyncrasy. It's a forced habit. Idiosyncrasy, it means a tendency. When you get to that point, it's very hard not to be anything but irritated. Irritated, beside yourself, because you know what? Things nowadays just ain't what they used to be. That's why I personally, by my volition, I miss the 90s very much. Because you know what? It was still a manual world. You still had to get up and do things. You still had to get up and do things. You had to get out of your own way and pull your weight. And now things are just all automatic. Having said that, I don't want to go back in there and deal with that flame. I don't want that fire to eat me up. It's a shame. It's an absolute shame. She's been through a lot. Yes, she has. The medication, I thought it was going to do something. I thought it was going to get in her. I thought it was going to reduce the chance of this. But I knew when this happened, okay, yeah, she's going to be upset. But it doesn't have to be this way. When people get upset, they don't freaking scream at the sky, talking to God, because that's not what you do. That is not what you do. It will result in nothing. Nothing will come from it. All it will do is raise your blood pressure and put you closer to your death. That's all it's going to do. She wouldn't hold this crap if my father was here. He wouldn't allow it. He would have said, you're going to get help. If you don't get help, I'm going to get it for you. Because I love you. And that's how my dad was, very matter of fact. But glad I was going to show you the inside of the car. It's a nice car. Can't do anything with it. No title, no registration. It's been just sitting here, sleeping since 1st September 2021, since my mother's brother-in-law moved out on that same day, got his new world, got his new life. Didn't want to do anything with the title. Don't have a title, you can't even junk it. So all you can do with it is tow it. But this phone's burning up. Another day burned out. Burned up. Another day burned, I should say. And me burnt out. And fed up. As my mother always says, I'm getting fed up. I am getting fed up. People are coming in. People are coming in. All this weird crap she does. Psychotic, schizophrenic crap. That's what it is. It's nothing else but what it actually is. And that's what it is. I do thank you so much for all supporting me. And by the way, I am Aaron, founder and CEO of what's known as XXV AAA Games. It's a movement. It's motivation. It aims to help you. It sounds like a game company, and it could be, because there's always potential in everything. But it's not. It's a movement. And it says to you, you can do it. Be ambitious. Don't just be ambitious, be crazy ambitious. And be cleverly historic. Chase you. She's going off again? Oh, surprising. Nope. Alright. I'll be back with more Lucky for Life tonight. 10:38. Check back on my Twitter at 11. That's when the results roll. And I hope it's a hit. Because I need this. I'll be playing Powerball tomorrow. It's 1.4 billion. Again, thank you. Thank you from right here. Oh, by the way, check this out. Everything happens for a reason. It's called the Positive Project. I'm all about advice. Take that advice. Right, stay safe.